Okay, let's review really quickly what we look like when we're accountable. This is the math close where we learn from each other. We're thinking, what are we doing right now? This is all that's on your brain. What are we doing right now? How do we look? What is the most important thing on your mind right now? Evan.
What are the strategies?
Okay, what are the strategies other people use? There's like 3 things you should be thinking about, and that's all that should be crossing your mind.
One thing that you should be thinking about is when they say their strategy, you could be like, oh, I did that too.
Okay, say it again.
When one person's explaining their strategy, you could be like, oh, I did that too.
Oh, I did that. I did it that way. What else could you be thinking? Awesome, Anastasia.
You can say I did it that way. You're supposed to be listening, and you're supposed to be asking questions if you don't understand.
If you don't understand what they're doing, sure, raise your hand. Zion, what else are you thinking?
If you don't know the way that they're using, you can ask how
She just said that. I'm looking for one more thing. Rory.
You should be thinking about math the whole entire time.
Of course. Listening. She said, when you hear a strategy, you might say to yourself, that's how I did it. You might say to yourself, oh, I never thought to do it that way. I like it. Or like the other 3 people just said, I don't understand it, so I need to ask a question. So you're sitting down. If you're not asking questions, then I think you know what we're talking about. So you should be able to answer questions if I call on you. I want to start with Nick's strategy. He had the green problem. Read this problem to us, Honesty, in math and then in division language. Go ahead. In numbers and then division language.
In numbers?
And then in division language real quick.
234.
And everyone's looking.
234 divided by 9.
And then say it for me in division language.
How many 9s can go into 234?
Okay, how many 9s are in 234? That's one way. Can you tell us what you did to solve it? I'm going to write what you say and what your paper looks like.
I'm going to do...
Just tell me what you... don't read your story. Just tell me what you did, just like you just talked to me.
First, I did 10 times 9. I want that to be my,
Is that the multiplication strategy that you chose to use? Okay. And what did you get when you did 10 times 9? How much is that?
I got 90.
Okay.
Then I did 10 times 9 again.
And what did you get? Another 90?
Yes.
Okay, and he stopped right there. What did you do before you did anything else?
I added 2 90s up.
To get what?
180.
And how many 9s is that so far, Nick? 20. Okay, and then what did you start doing?
I started adding 9s.
Okay, why did he start adding 9s to this, DeMonica? He has 29s right here, and he has 180. Why did he know that he needed to keep adding 9s? Why didn't he just stop there and say, okay, I'm done? He kept adding 9s. Good girl. He's not there yet, so I'm just going to add another 9.
Then I got 189.
Okay.
Then I added another 9.
What'd you get?
198. Then I added another 9. Then we got 207. And then I added another 9. We got 216. Another 9. We got 225. Another 9. And I got my answer.
Now, how did you count up all those 9s? Can you come to the chart really quickly and count up the 9s for us? So we're all going to, maybe we could even count with him. Go ahead, point and count your 9s.
I did that 10. 10 times 1 is 10. I did 10 times 2 is 20. So I did 10, 20, 21, because it's 1 9.
Good boy.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
How many 9s did it take to get to 234? 26. I'm just going to write on here that he said 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And when I say 26 right here, I'm talking about 26 what? Raise your hand, Anastasia. 9s. 26 9s. So if I say what Nick said, I'm just going to write it really quickly. Wanted to use 10 as my multiplication strategy. And after 29s, I decided to add groups of 9, one at a time. And you got an answer. Nice strategy. Raise your hand if you did it that way. Okay, good. Let's look at 317 divided by 7. Corey, can you tell us what you did to get your answer?
First I did.
Will you read it to us in division language one time really quick?
How can I split up 317 into 7 groups?
Into what kind of groups?
Equal groups.
Okay, what did you do?
First I did 20 times 7.
Okay, stop. How come you chose to use 20 as your multiplication strategy or your number?
I know if I do 10 times 7, I'll get 70. And if I know if I do another one, I'll get 70. And then I would add those up, and I would still get 140, so I decided to use 20, even though that's still 2 tens instead of using just 1 10. That would do it more efficient.
Okay, she chose to use 20 instead of 10 to get to the number a little bit more efficiently. So keep going. What is 20 times 7?
140.
Okay.
Then I did another 20 times 7, and I got another 140.
Okay.
And after that, I add those two 140s, and I got 280.
Okay.
Then after I did that,
Let's stop for a minute. What number is she trying to get to? The first scenario said 317 apples. I want to put in 7 baskets. How much does she have? Any apples? Rory? Okay, so she's only at what number so far, DeMonica? She's only at 280. Keep going, Corey.
and then I decided to see how much is left, so I did 317, take away 280.
Okay, let's stop for a second. She wanted to check herself here. Instead of just adding more 7s one at a time like Nick did, she was like, I just want to see how far away I am. So she said, well, I need 317. I've used 280. What did you get when you subtracted that?
37.
Okay, and what did that tell you? She's 37 away. What did that tell you?
That tells me that I can try to use a small number, so I knew that 7 times 5 equals 35, and that's closer to 37.
Okay, she knew that if she multiplied 5 groups of 7, she would get 35. Is 35 close to 37? Sure is. So that saved her time. So what did you get when you added that up, Corey?
I got 315.
She landed on 315. Does she have enough left to make another group of 7? Jayla? No. Can somebody tell us how many 7s she used to get to 315? Evan?
65.
I don't know where you got 65. I see 20 here, and 5 more here. 45. 20, 40, 45. So, go ahead, Jayla.
45
Let's put it up here we can see. There's 45, and there's 2 left. Okay, so I'm just going to put remainder 2. And I'm going to read what she says that she did really quickly. She said, I'm going to do 20 times 7 more efficiently to get 140. I did 20 times 7 twice to get to 280. Then I subtracted to see what I had left. I had 37 left. I knew if I took 5 groups of 7, I would get 35, which is close. So instead of just adding 7s one at a time, she said, well, 5 times 7 is 35. And all that added up got her to 315. Nice strategy, Corey. Last but not least, Zion. Can you read us your problem in division language? How many 2s are in 683? And what did you do to solve this? Say it louder. Why did you decide to do 2 times 300? And what did you get when you multiplied 2 times 300? Go ahead, what did you get? Okay, so instead of multiplying by 2 times 100 over and over again, you just decided to multiply. But, okay, and then what did that tell you? How many does he have left, Sabian? When he did 300 2s, it got him 600. So what does he have left? 83. So what did you do then, Zion?
I did 2 times 40.
Why did you choose 2 times 40?
Because I knew 40 plus 40 would equal 80.
And what did you get when you added that up?
680.
Okay. Does he have enough to make another 2?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do?
Then I added a 2.
What did you get?
34 remainder 1.
Okay. Well, what did you do? What did you get when you added 680 plus that last group of 2?
I got 682.
And then how does he count up all these 2s? It's a lot of 2s. I'm glad he didn't just skip count by 2 all the way there. We would be here till lunch. Shazari, how do you count these 2s?
2, 4.
Okay, did he put 2 2s here?
3.
Okay, that's a lot of 2s. 300 here.
340.
But what about this one?
342.
Is that 2 2s? How many 2s is that? So how much is that? 341 2s. That's a lot of 2s. Think about if your only strategy was to skip count by 2. You would not even be able to finish that. I'm going to put his answer over here. And how much does he have left that isn't accounted for? Jayla? Just 1. And let's really quick, let's look at the question we were working toward today. What are some multiplication strategies we can use to divide? Did we find some? We found a bunch. We found some that we've been using, but actually Nick shortened it a little bit by using 10. We found a way to, well, maybe 10 or 20 is too high, but there's another nice number, 5, right? And then Zion, who just said 100. I like 100, and it wasn't too much for me. I think we answered this question nicely.